In a dimly lit room, a woman sits alone. Her eyes are hollow, her spirit crushed by the weight of her past. Each scar on her body, each line on her face, tells a story of battles fought and lost. She feels like a ghost, drifting through life, haunted by the memories of pain and betrayal. But beneath the surface, something stirs. There is a fire within her that refuses to die. Pain is a merciless adversary. It strikes when you least expect it, leaving you gasping for breath. It comes in many forms: heartbreak, loss, betrayal. It can break you, strip away your strength, and leave you feeling powerless. But pain is also a powerful teacher. It reveals the true essence of who you are, and it can become the fuel that drives you forward. The woman in the room knows pain intimately. She has felt its cold touch in every corner of her life. But as she sits there, realization begins to take shape. Pain is not her enemy. It is not something to be feared or avoided. It is a source of power, waiting to be harnessed. She recalls the moments of her greatest suffering, the heartbreak that left her shattered, the loss that left a void in her heart, the betrayal that cut her to the core. Each of these moments brought her to her knees, but each also taught her something invaluable. The heartbreak taught her resilience, the loss taught her gratitude, and the betrayal taught her strength. Pain is a forge, and she is the metal being shaped by its fire. Each blow, each moment of suffering, hammers her into something stronger, something more resilient. She begins to see her scars not as marks of defeat, but as symbols of her endurance. They are reminders that she has survived, that she has faced the darkness and emerged on the other side. The power of pain lies in its ability to transform. It strips away the superficial, revealing the raw, unfiltered truth of who you are. It forces you to confront your deepest fears and insecurities, to face the parts of yourself that you would rather ignore. And in that confrontation, you find strength. You find the power to rise above your circumstances, to turn your pain into a source of power. The woman stands up, feeling a surge of energy coursing through her veins. She is no longer a victim of her pain, she is its master. She understands that her pain has not been a curse, but a blessing in disguise. It has shaped her into the person she is today, a person of immense strength and resilience. Turning pain into power is not an easy process. It requires courage, determination, and an unyielding will. It requires you to face your pain head-on, to embrace it rather than run from it. It requires you to see your pain not as a source of weakness, but as a source of strength. As the woman embraces her pain, she begins to see the world in a new light. She sees the beauty in her scars, the strength in her suffering. She understands that pain is a part of life, but it does not define her. She defines herself through her response to it. Pain is inevitable, but suffering is optional. The woman chooses not to suffer. She chooses to take her pain and use it as a source of power. She chooses to let it fuel her, to let it drive her towards her goals. She chooses to rise above it, to become stronger because of it. In the quiet of her room, the woman feels a transformation taking place. She is no longer the broken, hollow shell of her former self. She is a warrior, forged in the fires of her pain. She is stronger, more resilient, more powerful than she ever thought possible. The power of pain is a force to be reckoned with. It can break you, or it can make you. The choice is yours. You can let it consume you, or you can let it fuel you. You can let it fuel you. You can let it defeat you, or you can let it drive you to new heights. The woman has made her choice. She will not be a victim of her pain. She will be its master. She will turn her pain into power, and she will use that power to shape her future. She will rise above her circumstances, and she will emerge stronger on the other side. As she steps out of her room, she feels a new sense of purpose. Her pain has given her strength, and that strength will guide her forward. She knows that there will be more challenges ahead, more moments of suffering. But she is ready. She has the power to face them, to turn her pain into a source of strength. If you have felt the cold touch of pain, if you have been brought to your knees by life's relentless blows, know this: you have the power to rise. You have the power to turn your pain into something beautiful, something powerful. Embrace your pain, harness its power, and let it drive you forward. If this message resonates with you, if you feel the spark of strength within your pain, subscribe and like. Because in the end, it's not about avoiding the darkness, it's about finding the light within it. Do you have the courage to turn your pain into power?